Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool, and welcome back to more Zelda Ocarina of Time. About to say Echoes of Wisdom, we've moved on from that. Hey Pseudonym, welcome. So we just had the time skip. We picked up the Master Sword. We're stuck in time for 7 years, I believe, where we've just been here in the Temple of Time. And then Sheikah here spoke to us, as well as a Sage of Light named Rauru, who looked nothing like Rauru from Tears of the Kingdom. And yeah, we were told that Ganondorf is basically taken over, gone on a rampage, etc. But we weren't ready to face him. But now 7 years have gone by and we're ready to be the hero of time. Yeah, this is looking more bleak than it did before. Anything new with these yet? Statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind. No. Huh. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Weird zombies in town, and town's not really in a good state at the moment. Navi's not good at really locking onto these guys, I've noticed. Like, we knock them away and then the lock leaves. I don't know why I feel the need to clear out town, but I am. Huh. Do we go up to the castle then? See the state that it's in? I suppose so. Hey Twinleaf, welcome back. Ganon's castle. Last I checked, that wasn't Ganon's castle. Man, this place is ruined. You wait for the stream every week? Well, that makes me feel good. Thanks for being here. I enjoy your presence. So this, I would have thought... This is where the ferry was. I guess they're just gone now? I mean, there's grab, but I can't actually grab anything. Huh. Well, I guess we'll leave that alone. Hello, you. Let's swap out. I can't use the boomerang or the slingshot. But I really want to use the boomerang. I'm just gonna leave you alone. Because I don't trust walking over the edge to try and hit it with the sword and hoping I can get to it. Can't remember your reaction because it was 26 years ago. That's fair. Yeah, I just never... We didn't have Zelda or many Nintendo consoles, so I never got into Zelda. We had a Game Boy Color growing up. But I think basically just Pokemon Blue and then Gold and Silver. So I'm familiar with those early gen Pokemon games. And then eventually we got Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Oh, no, get off of me. Go away, you monster. We got Zelda Oracle of Seasons. So I played a bit of that, but I was fairly young, and so I struggled with it. I don't think I ever beat it. So we can't actually go back there. Alright, I think we're just gonna leave. Right, this was the area that had all the pots. Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome, too. Your name is Link, isn't it? Don't be surprised, I can read people's minds. If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for a business like this. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. The ghosts, called Poes, are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyards. They hate the world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay a lot of money for it. Well, you're creepy. Oracle of Seasons, from my memory, was a pretty good game. I guess, where would I want to start out? We were told to go to the other sages. Did they give us a specific place to be heading? Well, this is flashing. Kakariko. Oh yeah, Sheikah, was it, that told us to go see Impa in Kakariko Village? So that's probably a reasonable place to go. We could also swing by the stables since we're in the area, but I think I'll just at least go to Kakariko Village, talk to Impa, and maybe get my bearings a bit. Let's see if this village is still okay or if it's been equally destroyed. Seems to be in alright shape. I think... Is this Impa's house? No. Maybe. Part of me thinks it was this house, but part of me also thinks I might just be wrong. If that lady asked you about chickens, you should listen to her. Nobody believes what I've been telling them all these past 7 years. Please, don't tease my cuckoos. I wouldn't tease your cuckoos. I went through a lot of effort to round them up, and then you just set them loose immediately afterwards. Well, anything else in here? I don't think so. Definitely not Impa's house. Is this a door? I think so. There it is. I can't rotate the camera, so I just have to hope that the camera will be in a useful spot. Right. We already dealt with you. Please save my other brothers too. I'm sure they will give you something a lot better. Will you do it? Sure. So this is the building they were working on completing. for ages, and it looks like in the last 7 years they finally finished it. Shooting gallery, open only during the day. I guess I probably should have come back during the day, because there'd probably be more to see in town. This way was the graveyard, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I always forget about using that to rotate. I want my other stick to work, but it doesn't. It does that. Progress feels good. New buildings to make up for the destroyed ones. That's fair. So he wants us to get there. But yeah, we still don't know how to pull that off. So I think we'll keep holding off on this until something makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. Is a lot has opened up, I'm sure, since we're bigger. But obviously not everything. Let's go check out the graveyard, since we're right there. Also, give me some hearts. No hearts. Although it wouldn't surprise me if there's a bunch of undead running around in the graveyard at this point. Well, we got our heart back. There's not a bunch of undead running around. I stand corrected. Don't want to deal with those guys, so we'll just leave. Didn't seem like there was anything obviously of interest in there. Let's see, there's the well, but I don't think we can dive deeper yet. We can dive somewhat deeper, can't we? Because we got the scale. Oh. Okay. Huh. There's no water in this well now. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we got the scale that lets us dive deeper. And I don't know if older Link just has the ability to hold his breath longer. Wouldn't surprise me. The lady here is really generous. She even took care of the carpenters when they were here. All people have hardships in their past that they would rather no one found out about. Look at the bearded man sleeping over there. I bet even someone like him has his share of troubles in the past. Look at him, the man with the beard. I think he was fired from his job at the ranch. He's always just lazing around. Morning, noon, and night. He's awfully carefree guy during such hard times. Not too spoiler heavy. Breath capacity is dictated by health and the scale you have. Okay. Yeah. Hello, you. Zzz. Malin, doing alright. Mumble mumble. Sorry to make you worry. Okay. So this was the guy who owned the ranch. So he's out of work. So either the ranch is destroyed, or the other guy who wanted to take over somehow succeeded. Folks around here tell of a fabulously rich family that once lived in one of the houses in this village. But they say that the entire family was cursed due to their greed. Who knows what might have happened to those who are consumed by greed? Wow, those are some funny looking clothes, man. You're one to talk. Talon got fired, sleeping at the castle, bad for running a ranch. But I thought it was his ranch. I thought the other guy was the employee, but Talon was the owner. You definitely can't get fired from your own ranch. Please, with C, sell me the contents of a bottle. Please, with C. I mean, I suppose I could. Sell you a bug? Why not give it a shot, see how it goes. Oh, it's a cute little bug. I'll buy it for 50 rupees. All sales final, okay? Oh, right, our wallet is full. That was probably not the best use of that bug, given that we got literally nothing out of it. There is a guy up here now. If I fall asleep up here, I'll surely fall down. Is that guy still stuck on the roof? Like, is that the same guy? Because that is a very long time to be stuck on a roof. Nope, talk to him. Come on, Navi. She, like, briefly highlighted him. Just gotta get to the right spot, probably. No? There we go. Can you see it from there? Something is happening on Death Mountain. Yeah, it definitely looked more active. Bazaar open only during the day. That's fine. Medicine shop closed until morning. And this is the route to Death Mountain. What was Impa's house? Or was it one of these houses that I've already checked out? Because I think I went into all the houses. At least I feel like I did. Maybe it's this big house. Did I not go... No, I went into that house. Because we saw the cow. Yeah, I feel like I went into all the houses. Oh, for clarity, you misremembered and added input to it? That's fair. That sounds like something I would do. Oh, Impa's house. So the house I was thinking of was the house with the cow. Okay. So, I guess, with that in mind, we are in Kakariko Village, which is where I'm supposed to be. But I don't necessarily know... I don't remember what my current quest is. Besides that I need to deal with the sages. Do I just go up to Death Mountain? Definitely probably should have talked to Sheik at the start of this episode. Sheik? I don't remember. Just to get a reminder of what I was supposed to be working on. For the first time ever, Navi has nothing to say to help me with my quest. Oh, I could talk to Saria. Let's talk to Saria, because she can give directions when Navi's not. And if that doesn't point me in a useful direction, then maybe I'll ask for advice. But the game has built-in methods of getting advice, so let's start with that. Down, right, left, down, right, left. Okay. You want to talk to Saria, right? Yes. Link, this is Saria. Can you hear me? Great. You're safe. I knew I would hear from you again. I'm in the forest temple. The forest spirits were calling for help, so I went to check it out. But it's full of evil monsters. Help me, Link. Anything further she'll say? No. Just gonna repeat it. So all she's saying is to go to the forest temple. My quest is saying go here. Maybe I should wait for daytime. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Rather than running off to Saria in the forest temple, which I could do, let's go out of town so that time moves forward. I can use that time to go check out what's going on at the stable, because I'm curious. And then we can come back during the day and see what's changed. Oh, right, Sun Song makes it daytime. That would have been the smarter choice, but I'm already going here, so... Never understood why the game lets you talk to Saria repeatedly. I mean, it's fairly common in games where they let you redo the dialogue just in case you happen to miss it. But if you did catch everything, then it's just a repeat of the dialogue and pointless. So I get the idea of they don't want you to just, if you missed it, be locked out from learning what you need to learn. Although you can just call her again. So I don't know what the point of giving you the option there. So, yeah, here's all his cuckoos. I guess have to fend for themselves without him around. I mean, a lot of early video games made choices that now seem odd because we've had decades of figuring out what optimal choices are for video game design. What works and what doesn't. Hello, you. Oh, a visitor? It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. Where did you come from? Since Ganondorf came, people in the castle town have gone. Places have been ruined, and monsters are wandering everywhere. Mr. Ingo is just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Well, that's bad news. Everyone seems to be turning evil. But Dad, he was kicked out of the ranch, and Mr. Ingo, or by Mr. Ingo. If I disobey Mr. Ingo, he will treat the horses so badly. So, there's nothing I can do. I wonder if I play the song, Epona's song, if she'll have a reaction to it. Up, left, right. Kill Ingo? Sure. Nope, no reaction to it. Not surprised, but slightly disappointed. Yeah, forced into a bad situation because she wants to protect the horses. It's not ideal. Alright, Mr. Ingo. There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hardworking Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition for the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Pay me 10 rupees and you can ride. I'm not paying you anything. Alright then, scram, you little punk. So yeah, looks like everything in it is in a worse state for all the good people because we took a 7-year nap. And again, if those in power had just said, hey, Link, don't pull the sword for 7 years. Once you're big enough, old enough, strong enough, then go for it. All of this would have been avoided. But because we pulled the sword too early, we took a 7-year nap, and now the world is terrible. Who would be able to tell him that? I have no idea. Impa probably could have. Zelda left a lot of memories in the Ocarina for us, and if she had figured that out, she could have. The Deku Tree, he was apparently in process of dying when we talked to him, so he might not have time. But possibly him. Wahahaha! Look at this guy. Ever since he escaped from Hyrule Castle Town, he's become even more timid. I wanted to speak to him. Not you. Him. I tell you, I saw him. I saw the ghostly figure of Dampe, the gravekeeper, sinking into his grave. It looked like he was holding some kind of treasure. Oh. Dampe died and is buried now? So yeah, we'll do the same, wandering about, see if anyone has anything to say, now that it's daytime. I don't think anyone knew the Master Sword would trap Link. The goal was the Triforce that was right there when Link pulled the sword. That's true. Like, technically no one knew, but I feel like some people should have known. Rip Dampy, the Ricky Henderson? Sure. Look at that bearded man sleeping over there. I bet even someone like him has had his share of troubles in the past. Yeah, nothing new for you. You're still sleeping. Okay, they didn't have anything new. Where else do I want to look? And there's no longer chickens we can fly around with. The windmill draws water up from the depths of the well. Now the well is dried up, though. Yeah, I did notice that when I decided to take a leap without looking, and it turned out poorly for me. Because surely the well would have water, why wouldn't it? Okay, so shooting gallery. Do you want to play a game? It's 20 rupees per play. No. Alright, you don't have to play, if you don't want to. I don't have a slingshot or any ranged weapons. 10 targets, 15 chances, hit all 10 targets. The perfect prize if we hit all 10, 8 or more is a free retry, or less than 8 is a game over. We could theoretically, no. Theoretically try that. I'm pretty sure the best result is probably a heart piece, because that's standard Zelda formula. I bred a new type of miniature Kuko. I call it the Pocket Kuko. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Kukos are very good at getting lazy. Late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? It makes them very happy to crow. Cuckoo! Especially when it wakes up a very heavy sleeper. However, my Kuko is not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling Kukos. Here, take this egg. After the Kuko hatches, bring it back to me after a while, and I'll check it out its mood. What do you think? Will you try? Sure. You borrowed a pocket egg. Pocket Kuko will hatch from it overnight. Be sure to give it back when you're done with it. So we can probably use that to wake up Talon? Maybe? Names are not my specialty. But I'm gonna go with Talon. Okay, so we can now go in because he's dead. The Gravekeeper's diary is here. Do you want to read it? Yes. Whoever reads this, please enter my grave. I will let you have my stretching, shrinking keepsake. I'm waiting for you. Okay, so we have to find his grave. Yes, so Talon is the dad, Malon is the daughter. That's what I was thinking. So we have to find his grave. Here lies the souls of those who swore fealty to the royal family. Yeah. Did you just, like, vanish into the wall? Hey! I can actually fight these guys now. Because before, it seemed like I was doing no damage to them. Yes? Should we believe what Sheik said and go to Kakariko Village? Yes? I don't know if you noticed, but we're in Kakariko Village. You defeated a Poe, the ghost. Do you want to catch it in a bottle? Oh, sure. So Poes are caught in bottles now. Come back here. Entering the wall is not fair. Royal Composer. Okay. Royal Composer. Am I gonna have to fight random guys every time I read a grave? Because that's gonna get old fast. Alright, now you're dead. I don't think I want to catch all of the Poes. Like, having all of my bottles filled with Poes feels like it'd be bad. Is there a difference between green and purple Poes? Yeah, you killed me! Huh? Oh, it's you. Did you try to play the sun song? Like I told you before, with that song, you can turn day to night or night to day, whenever you want. When you're in darkness, that song should bring the sun's light to you. You should try it. Let's... Okay, we can't read most of these graves. There's got to be some way of knowing which grave is Dampy's. But likely it's one that we can actually read. Maybe one of them has more disturbed dirt around. Because it's more recent. Or we have to come back at night and see if we spot a ghost of Dampy. Because one of the people in town mentioned seeing Dampy's ghost. Can't do anything with that. Yeah, I think that's the call. We come back at night. Which I can just make at night if I don't want to wander off. So... let's go for the sun song, which, as usual, I don't remember. Right down, up, right down, up. Okay. So we'll make it night, see if we can spot Dampy, then go into his grave. So I don't need to be worried about these guys, because they die pretty quick. But no, not seeing Dampy. But he is... at least before, he only wandered during specific times. And this just because it's night might not be the right time. Our pet and grave digging tour. Tours are cancelled until new gravekeeper is found. We apologize for any inconvenience. Yeah. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna stop wasting time on this. At some point we'll figure it out. Right down? Right down, up? There it is. Set it back to daytime, and we'll go back to talking to town people. Oh look! A chicken hatched from the egg something something. So we can now give it back to the lady, but I'm gonna go talk to Talon. Oh, if you want to progress, you have to figure this out. Okay, perfect. Then I'm sure it's specific times. I guess I won't say I'm sure. I suspect it's specific times that we need to go there. Like the grave digging tour was. What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Ingo took over Lon Lon Ranch, and they call it Ingo Ranch nowadays. I was kicked out of there, and look at me now. My girl Malin still works at the ranch. I'm worried about her. Okay, that's all you had to say? Well, that's fine. Alright, well, we can give the chicken back. Which is not here? Yes, it is. You're sure it's related time? It feels like it should be related time because I didn't see a grave I could look at. Please make my Kuko happy. Oh, your Kuko looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good Kuko keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable Kuko if you're interested. Its name is Kojiro, and it used to be my brother's Kuko. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother is gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Kojiro? Sure. You returned the pocket Kuko and got Kojiro in return. Unlike other Kukos, Kojiro rarely crows. So based on your statement, I'm thinking you're saying it's not related to time. I could go down into the royal tomb because we didn't try that yet and see if that gives any better results. It's either that or we just try pulling random graves and see which ones have holes that open up. Because none of them appear different. They all just have, you know, the Triforce symbol on them. I would expect his would stand out in some manner. But it's also something we need to enter, and I don't have a shovel myself. We used him to dig before. Go away, you. Alright, we can head down here and see what happens. It's the royal family's tomb. I'd be kind of surprised if he buried himself in here. Let's just run on by. Dampy is the king of Hyrule? Yeah, definitely. No, see, I don't expect him to be here, and he's not. Okay. So obviously this wasn't it. I wasn't expecting it to be. Go away, you guys. So then what? I mean, do we just grab random graves and pull them? Worst case, if a ghost pops up, I can always fight it. We've proven that. Nope. Grab. Oh, sounds like we've got a fight going on. Ooh, there's a hole. What do we have in here? Ah. Let go. Nope. I wasn't sure what the deal was with that one just sitting there. Thought maybe he was not an enemy. And I thought wrong. There is nothing of note in here. Yeah, it's not a door that we can open or anything. That's true, Sunsong freezes them. That's when we just went in. I just have to remember Sunsong in the moment. But yes. And I do notice we have, like, stuff up on that ledge that I don't know how to get to. And then it looks like there's a ledge up there that we also don't know how to get to. I'm hoping none of that's important. Or at least not currently important. Come on. It's probably this one, that's why it has flowers growing in front of it, to mark it as special. Yeah. Alright, fair. Question mark. Hey, young man. Are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Whoa. Oh, okay. Not cool, dude. Not cool, dude. Ooh. Oh dear. Am I supposed to pass him, or am I just following him? Because I'm following him pretty well, I think. Oh, okay. That slowed me down. Ow. The time of this race was 1 minute 11. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the Hookshot. I've heard of the Hookshot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. You live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. Or I live here now. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. Hehehe. Alright, so we got the hookshot. You found the hookshot. It's a spring-loaded chain that you can cast out to hook things. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. While holding C, you can aim with the stick, shoot it by releasing C. Okay. Okay, that just took us here. Perfect. So... Get out of my way, you. Can I use the hookshot then to get to some of these locations? I'm guessing if the red dot doesn't appear, the answer is no, we can't use it. Oh dear. Go away, you. At least I'm guessing that's how it works. I suppose I should test that. But it seems like they don't want me hookshotting up there. Or is red dot meaning I can't hookshot to it? And so without a red dot, it's legal. That doesn't seem right. Well, I don't understand the hookshot yet, but that is fine. Oh, you got crushed by accident. That's 100% strat, so you can do the race again. Red dot is just showing where it'll hit, so if there's no red dot, it's too far. Okay. So, are there only specific things I can hookshot onto? Is that why it fails every time I try? Like I'm looking for specific marked locations to hookshot to? Because so far it seems like I just can't use the hookshot. But if there's like marked spots to hookshot to, and that's what I'm missing, then I guess that makes sense. Probably blue X's like Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay, yeah, only specific things are hookshotable. Okay. I was thinking it was just going to be a magic thing that let me get anywhere I needed to, which would be super convenient. Well, maybe that will help with this windmill. I did things unintended in Dampy's grave. That's probably fair. So you like the boomerang. Can I grab the heart with this? Doesn't seem like it. There's definitely a back route in there that I don't know how to get to. Okay, so it's good for me to go back because I missed something that I should have done or should know. I will accept that. I mean, it made sense to me. I started walking out, it teleported me to the front, and I just left. All seemed reasonable to me. Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Oh, right into the fire again. Avoid the fire, please. I totally went the wrong way. Did I go the wrong way? Yes, I just saw fire up ahead. We're not winning this race, that's for sure. I think he was up here last time. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I got crushed by the door that was supposed to lock me in. Okay. No. Avoid the fire, please. My health is starting to get low. Whoa. Let's try to not lose sight of him, because that's a problem. Okay. Making good time. At least I think so. The time of this race was 1 minute due. You're back, young man. Was the present I gave to you fun and useful? Not yet. So, it was this door, I think, that I tried to hop through and died. Can't go out that door. Okay. I got crushed by that door because I didn't walk all the way in, apparently. I gotcha. Hey, isn't that the same design that's on the Door of Time? Okay, am I supposed to play the Song of Time then? I mean, that sounds reasonable. Write A down, write A down. Nope. Write A down, write A down. You played the Song of Time. Okay. So we played the Song of Time on that block. Okay. Hello. Well, that answers that question. Finally. Didn't want you to deal with the blue blocks until... Just wanted you to deal with the blue blocks once, because it will come up later. Yeah, that's fair. Piece of heart. So far I've collected 2. Yeah, that's definitely something that was good to learn. because I wouldn't have necessarily pieced it together later. A long time ago, there was a man in this very village who had an eye they said could see the truth. Now, usually, you have to train your mind's eye most strenuously to actually see the truth. But this fella, no, they say he had a different way of doing things. His house stood where the well is now. Huh. There was a man here who could see the truth. And I could drop down there again, see if either the hookshot or playing the Song of Time on that wall does anything. I don't think that wall down there had the symbol of the time. Oh, we're gonna take a bunch of damage. Use the ladder. There we go. No, no, Link, work with me, please. Pretty sure there's not anything else for me to do here, but I am definitely going to try. Yeah. Definitely doesn't seem like it's related to the Song of Time. Right A down. I will try it though. I'll say now that you have the hookshot, there are a few paths you can go down. That's probably true. I need to find an example of how the hookshot's supposed to work, so that I know what to look for to use it. Because I've got it, but so far it hasn't worked on anything, and so I don't know what I'm looking for to use it correctly. Let's see, does it still think I should go to Kakariko Village? Or was that all I was doing here? That was all I was doing here. Perfect. So, Lawland Ranch, Death Mountain, Lost Woods, and Zora's Domain all have places to go. Okay. Try the roof of a building. That's an idea. Hey, Navi. No, Navi. I wonder what's going on in the forest right now. I'm worried about Saria, too. Probably a reasonable choice of where to go of those 4 locations. Let's try this roof of a building because I can. Well, that's kind of the edge of the building rather than the roof. But if I can see a roof, usually that means I could just walk to it. But let's pretend I can't. Nope, too far away. Alright, fine. So there is no visual indicator that differs what's able to be hookshotted to. That was a success, but it wasn't visually any different. That is disappointing. And I assume they've mentioned hookshotting crates. Okay. I assumed I would drag it to me, but that's fine. But okay, boxes and roofs of buildings. At least thus far. But I can't just go to random places on walls and try and hookshot up to them. Or ledges or anything. That's fair, I suppose.